everyone. Welcome to This Day. It is Saturday, May 20th. Now on our show today, we have Beth Perrick, who is going to tell us all about the Laguna Woods Village Community Fund and how it differs from other fundraising programs here in the village. And then we have Mary Ellen Lowry, who is here on behalf of the Trauma Intervention Program. And she's going to tell you what that is and how you can get involved. All right, let's take a look at our weather. Well, we are looking at partly cloudy skies for the next few days, but mostly just high clouds, so I would expect some sunshine. Today we're looking at 73.58, 73.59, and 69.58. If you are traveling, take a look at these numbers. Our beaches are looking mostly in the 70s, 70-60, 70-61, 71-57. Now the mountains are 70-43, 68-42, and 66-40. Big Bear and Mammoth will experience thunderstorms this weekend. Palm Springs 101 and Las Vegas 97. Our sunrise this morning was at 5:47 and our sunset will be at 7:48. And love this shot, Sanibel Island Bridge, which takes you to Sanibel Island on the Gulf of Mexico. Gorgeous water and with lots of shells. So enjoy that photo. All right, when we come back, we'll have Beth Perrick with the Village Community Fund. So stick around.
What's happened to healthcare? It wasn't so long ago that your doctor understood your health history because they were part of it. From labor pains to life's health challenges, you could rely on that relationship with your family physician. Then something happened. Healthcare changed. Seeing a doctor can feel like running into a stranger. A 60-minute wait for a 6-minute visit. Hogue Medical Group is here to change all of that. Our doctors do more than react to illness. They become your personal physician for life. Always listening, never rushing, helping to chart a healthy path together, walking with you at every turn. This is the way healthcare was meant to be, with enhanced features such as same-day appointments, care coordination, and direct access to Hogue's world-class professionals and services. Hogue Medical Group. We listen, we care, we're committed to you for life.
Achieve a level of comfort you've never known before. The Daydreamer will take you through smooth movements and guide you effortlessly into your favorite positions. Adjust the power pillow for ideal support for your head and neck. This and our positioning technology allows for infinite relaxation. Lay back in zero gravity while watching TV and put your body and mind at ease. Lift your spirits and find your favorite daydream. Contact your local Golden retailer today.
Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Beth Perrick, who is here on behalf of the Village Community Fund. Well, welcome. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, Lisa. Glad to be here and able to talk about VCF.
And you know, it's a great organization that helps so many people, and you're going to give us examples of how it helps people in just a bit. So the Village Community Fund has been around for quite some time. So tell me a little bit about it and what it's all about.
Okay, thank you so much. We started in 2017, I believe it was.
Okay.
And the goal is to be able to have people donate money to have something built that GRF will approve, but does not have the money in their budget to do. Mm-hmm. So that was the whole idea. So we became a 501c3. Mm-hmm. So money, we are a charity, so money can come to us. So if you would like to help the, the Equestrian Center with doing more building, which they're working on right now, and we're into Help the Herd #2, then you could write a check to us, and we would give it to GRF
Okay.
for the project,
Okay.
so that that project can happen and the building can
Okay.
happen.
And then, of course, the person that donates, it's a donation.
So then it's a donation and
Yeah.
tax deductible, which is the reason behind it.
One thing I think does happen is we have two different organizations here. We have the Village Community Fund, and then we have a fund that's a foundation. So the Village Community Fund is for projects, but the other foundation is for individual services, correct?
Good.
Yeah.
Good one, Lisa.
Okay, good, because I know that there's probably some confusion between the two.
There is confusion, and I would like to talk about 3 of the groups really quickly this morning that have a goal of helping others. And there are more than 3, but I'm going to identify 3 this morning. First one is the Foundation of Laguna Woods Village. And what do? Their goal is to help others. And how do they do it? They work with social services, and social services recommends a person who has an emergency need,
Right.
and they review it and they okay it, and then they fund where the need is. For example, difficulty paying the electric bill that month. So then the foundation writes a check to the electric company.
Okay.
And they also fund larger projects like Meals on Wheels and others. So it's a charity. So Foundation of Laguna Woods Village is a wonderful charity, and that's the biggest one that everybody knows.
Okay.
Then the second one that people kind of know, and we need to keep advertising, is Thrive.
Yes.
And the Thrive group looks to bringing joy to others in the community, to show them that they can thrive in this chapter of our lives. And they work through media, through Village Television, and TV shows, articles in The Breeze, articles in these, so through media.
Right.
And then recently, this year, Memorial Care offered to join with us. And so we have a team from Memorial Care that's working with Thrive, and 4 times a year, because they have money, Thrive has no money.
Yeah.
So they will fund and work with us to put on projects to help people to come together, meet people, meet somebody new, do something fun.
Yeah.
And so one of the examples is we had an ice cream social,
Right.
which was absolutely, I mean, that was big time.
Yeah.
And we play games while
Right.
they're there. We have board games and whatnot, and raffles, so people can have fun. So that's Thrive,
Okay.
bringing joy. And then we have Village Community Fund. And our goal is to provide support. We're really support and advisory, besides being the middleman with the money. So if a group has a project that they would like to have completed, or several individuals as a team have a project they would like to have completed,
Okay.
and it would have to be GRF approved, then they go to our website, which is villagecommunityfund.org. It's real easy to remember, and download the application, the project application, and submit it, and we would have them come in. We probably will have talked to them before then. They probably would have
Right.
called us and
Yeah.
talked to them.
Yeah.
We review it and accept it and present it to GRF. GRF approves, then it's a go, and the project can get done and needs to be funded through us to
Right.
GRF.
So for example, the pickleball lights was one of the larger projects here in
Yes.
the community. However, the pickleball club, they did a lot of their own marketing and promotion of getting the money. However, it went through you guys.
Yes, that's because they're the ones doing it. I'm getting a message in my ears. I'm sorry. They're the ones that have to do the work. They do all the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
We are supporting.
Right.
We give them ideas where they're helping with fundraising, but they have to have a strong team in place.
Yes.
And then we will hold their hands and walk through it.
And that was very successful. They got the money and they got their lights and all good. Give me some other examples.
The Equestrian Center, Help the Herd, we got I'm going to guess $35,000, but maybe more. And they are now in their second phase. They received the shade for the horses was the first one.
Right.
And the aqueducts, and they have, there's a smaller group with smaller needs, well, but underground sound system.
Oh, right.
They have, so let me see, what's another one? Another little one. I'm drawing a blank on littler ones right now.
But nonetheless, it doesn't matter what the amount is or the size. I mean, you can certainly pitch it, and hey, if it's something that GRF and you guys are like, that's a great idea, or you know what, that's kind of a lot, maybe, you know, I mean, you can be able to advise as to what would be feasible.
It could be something big, and by being big, it could hitch on to something in the community.
Right.
So, for example, the Renaissance Fair this year, well, last year, the Renaissance Fair Village Community Fund was there handing out pamphlets and whatnot, and saying, would you like to help the herd, and you can write a check, and da-da-da-da. So that's how we help. We're support. Okay.
Well, that's good. And like you mentioned, that there's different organizations that do different things to support the residents here of the village, but specifically Village Community Fund is for clubs, programs, and facilities that benefit the community here in the village.
Exactly.
Okay.
Helping others that way.
That's right. Okay,
that
good.
way.
Good, excellent. All right, so all good stuff, and you're able to, you know, like you said, help with anyone that wants to do fundraising, which is really important because some people don't know where to start, and they don't have a 501c3, so that's how they can go through you, which is great.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And we do have people that have background in fundraising to help them, and then people with energy that want to get out there and help them.
Yeah.
So we're there to support.
Excellent. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the, we have a document that actually is from your website that talks about how to get in touch with you. And so, of course, you can always go to the website that you mentioned, villagecommunityfund.org.
Yes.
You've also got a phone number, and you have mailing address, so everything is on the screen right now. However, if they specifically want to talk to you, you've been so kind to give us your email and phone number, so they can get in touch with you too.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate the information.
Thank you, Lisa, and thank you for putting up with me with talking about 3 different groups in one time. I appreciate it.
That's all right.
Thank you.
We know how involved you are, so thank you. And once again, the phone number for more information is 818-640-6878. We'll be right back.
O'Connor Mortuary has been healing hearts, inspiring trust, and comforting souls since 1898. As one of the oldest family-owned and operated mortuaries in California, we are proud to be a long-standing pillar in the community. Our unwavering commitment to providing support in a time of need is what sets us apart and allows us to build strong bonds with each family we serve. Thank you for choosing us for 125 years.
The Salvation Army Orange County is committed to building hope in people's lives rather than just more shelters. The Center of Hope, a comprehensive homeless care solution, combines a 325-bed emergency shelter, 72 permanent supportive housing apartments, on-site medical, dental, vision, and mental health care, and an award-winning drug and alcohol rehabilitation center. Donate today to transform lives, create safer neighborhoods, and provide an opportunity to end chronic homelessness in Orange County.
Who is RadNet? You've probably heard our name and seen our commercials, but you still might not know who we are. RadNet is the largest provider of outpatient imaging services in the United States, with over 8,000 employees and almost 400 imaging centers in 7 states. Likely, if you have had diagnostic imaging, you have experienced RadNet's high-quality, cost-effective imaging services. With 35 years of expertise, RadNet is leading into the future with advanced technology and the very latest AI technology. We are positioned for the future of healthcare. RadNet, leading radiology forward.
Welcome back. Well, we have Mary Ellen here on behalf of TIP, which is Trauma Intervention Program. Well, welcome. Very nice to have you on.
Thank you, Lisa. My pleasure.
Now, I was very fortunate last weekend to actually speak with one of your volunteers who is going through your training program right now. And what a fantastic organization. Tell me a little bit about what TIP is.
So TIP is it's a nonprofit here in Orange County. It's primarily volunteer-based. We have about 106 active volunteers. And we respond to the scenes of traumatic events.
Right.
We're called out by first responders, police, firefighters, CHP, and hospital personnel.
Right, right.
When there's a traumatic event, and we're there to provide emotional first aid to victims, to loved ones, to witnesses.
Yeah.
And give them practical resources so they can take the next step to move forward.
Now, one thing that I found really interesting when I was learning about it is that it's not just something that you just show up and volunteer for. There is a lot of training that goes into this, and it really takes, a lot in terms of what you have to do to care for somebody who is really feeling the pains of something that they're going through with someone who may have, that died or in a serious accident.
Absolutely, absolutely. When we were, our founder, a man named by the name of Wayne Fortin, was a mental health professional. And back in the 90s, when he founded TIP down in San Diego County, he found in counseling people that a lot of people suffered from what he calls second injuries. So it wasn't bad enough, they just lost their loved one. Now there's a perception that they felt let down by the system. Or a neighbor comes and says something well-meaning, but hurtful. And so yes, there's a lot of training. We have very high standards so that, we only help people. We really assist it. That emotional first aid is quite intensive. And
Right. What is some of the training that you do?
So we have a 2-week course to begin with. It's 55 hours of pretty intensive emotional training, and we have nationally certified trainers. And our applicants come in and they spend that time role-playing, lectures, guest speakers. We have firefighters and police officers and nurses come and help train. So we really get the practical, the bones of what they're really going to be doing out there.
Right.
And the role playing is incredibly important.
Well, I bet.
We don't like it at first, but then you do it a while and you realize, wow, make your mistakes here, not out there. So, and then they go through a 90-day kind of a mentoring program. So they'll go out on calls, but they'll go with somebody.
Okay.
And just learn the ropes, and then if they're successful, which most of them are, they graduate after 90 days.
Okay.
And then they can go out on their own if need be. But we try to send people in pairs whenever possible.
So how does it actually work? So at what point are you called? How does the first responder know who to call?
Good question. So we're available and on call 24/7, 365 days out of the year. So we have a schedule, and people pick their own schedule. We have a commitment of 3 12-hour shifts per month per volunteer. So someone signs up for the 12 to 12, and they get a call. Our dispatchers receive a call from the 911 system, and they're requesting TIP report to a certain scene or hospital.
Right.
And then our volunteers are dispatched out to the scene, and we have a goal to arrive within 20 minutes.
Wow. Okay.
So that's pretty quick.
Right. So I'm imagining it would be by region of some sort, where you have someone that's in that area where the accident may have occurred.
We do our best to do that.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. Excellent.
Absolutely.
Now you've been with them for quite some time, and you yourself started out as a volunteer.
Yes.
So tell me your process.
So my sister actually introduced me to TIP. She was a volunteer, and I watched what she was doing and was pretty blown away. So this is just not your average volunteer job.
Yeah, yeah.
And I really wanted to give back in a big way. And so I went through the training with my husband. We both did. It's a family affair. And we volunteered for the last 6 years.
Okay.
And then last May, I stepped into this opportunity.
Excellent, excellent. Well, let's talk a little bit about, now this is you're doing a fundraiser that's going to be on April 27th. And, you know, do all of the proceeds go towards the organization?
Absolutely,
Okay.
yes. 100% of the proceeds go to help fund the trainings and
Sure.
equip the volunteers.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about the event itself. So it's an awards dinner and fundraiser, and it's going to be at the Irvine Marriott on April 27th. Tell me, it looks like Sheriff Barnes is going to be there?
Correct.
Okay.
And Irvine Police Chief Michael Kent will
Okay.
be the co-chairs.
Okay, great. And what generally happens at this event?
So it's really all about the first responders. And what's kind of cool is that it's not about the first responder that jumped into the burning building to, you know, it's about the heart and the compassion.
Okay.
So it's honoring first responders who did something kind of from the heart that the volunteers saw, and they nominate the first responders during the year for these awards.
Okay.
So we have 18 honorees from the hospitals, fire, police,
That's
that
great.
will be honoring very special people.
That is awesome. Well, this is great information. We really appreciate you coming on and telling us all about it, and we will share with people how to get in touch with you.
Great, great. We'd love to have them as volunteers.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If you want more information about the TIP program and you have some questions, you can always get in touch with them at tiporangecounty.org, or you can call them at 949-525-7376. We'll be right back.
Before the next earthquake, take 30 seconds to refresh your memory about these important disaster preparedness tips. Make a family emergency plan. Decide how you'll get in touch with each other, where you'll go, and what you'll do in an emergency. Build a disaster supply kit with enough water, food, and emergency supplies to last at least 3 days. It's important to have disaster supply kits for work, cars, and pets too. Find and fix items in your home that might hurt someone by moving, breaking, or falling during an earthquake. Know how to react safely when the ground shakes. If you're inside, stay there. Remember to drop, cover, and hold on. Drop down onto your hands and knees and cover your head and neck with your arms to protect yourself from falling objects. If you can move safely, crawl under a sturdy desk or table and hold on to one of the legs until the shaking stops. After an earthquake, help people who are hurt or trapped. Call 911 for emergencies only. Check your home for damage, including gas or water leaks, damaged wiring, or downed power lines. Protect your family and your home by making a plan, building a kit, and practicing disaster drills at least twice a year. Be sure to visit readyoc.org for more information on emergency preparedness and alertoc.com to sign up for emergency alerts and notifications. We want you to be prepared for a disaster just as much as you do.
Our movie today is called Hearts in Atlantis. And you can catch that today at 2 p.m. with subtitles, 6 p.m. without subtitles, brought to you by Memorial Care. Now, just a few announcements. Don't forget, today is the Village Renaissance Fair that is going to be at the Equestrian Center. And that will go from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Tickets are $10 at the door. You will get a complimentary drink with that ticket. And you'll be able to buy food from Viking or Blue Star Canitas food trucks. And they ask that you park in the upper lot behind the Equestrian Center, and you can just take the shuttle down to the event, and it's going to be lots of fun. They're going to have blacksmith, they're going to have different types of wares by village clubs and artists, Shakespeare, dancing, music, all sorts of great stuff. So mosey on down to the Renaissance Fair at the Equestrian Center. Now, the Video Club is having an event that's coming up here, and they're going to be showcasing some short films, and you can participate on Monday, June 5th from 1 to 3 p.m. in the Video Lab. And then also another event is being held by the PC Club. Now, they are going to be doing an annual picnic. You can register online or in the PC workshop. It's $20. Non-members are $30. It's going to be catered by Yolanda, and they're going to have fried chicken, ribs, all the fun things you would have at a picnic, and they're going to have DJ the Karaoke King. So should be a lot of fun. Now, Father's Day is right around the corner, and I know you're going to want to get your reservations in as soon as possible because it will sell out. That is going to be on Sunday, June 18th at Clubhouse 5, 11 a.m. Adults are $35, children 6 to 10, $17.50, 5 and under, no charge. It is catered by Martinez, and you can get tickets at the Clubhouse 5 office, or you can email them at recreation@vmsinc.org. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our weather one last time before we head out to enjoy the rest of our weekend. We are looking at temperatures mostly in the 70s or high 60s, 73.58, 73.59, 69.58, and our beaches are looking about the same, probably a little more fog in the mornings down there. But we are looking at 70.60 for local beaches, San Diego 70.61, Santa Barbara 71.57, Tahoe 70.43, Big Bear 68.42, Mammoth 66.40, Palm Springs 101, and Las Vegas 97. We will see you again on Monday right here at 9 o'clock on Village Television. Have a great day and also a wonderful weekend. We'll see you Monday. Bye-bye.
I started Sterling Financial under the premise that there was a need for integrity in this industry as well as quality service.
There's such volatility in the stock market. One day it could be up 100 points, the next day it could be down 500 points. Well, what we like to do is be able to have people go to bed and wake up the next morning knowing that their money is safe and secure.
That's what we try to do here at Sterling Financial Advisors, is to create peace of mind and quality of life in retirement.
I'm so happy to recommend Dr. Fairman. I've been going to her for 9 years. She's done implants, crowns, bridges, root canals, and I've been happy with everything that she's done. The staff is so friendly and pleasant, kind, and gentle. I would recommend her to anyone.
We are now fully open for all your dental needs and invite you to come in and experience the Brilliant Smile difference.
We are close to Gate 6 near Snooty Fox Restaurant behind Coco's.
Welcome to Harvard Eye Associates. We're focused on your eye care at all 3 of our Orange County locations.
Our new location in Laguna Hills, Orange, and San Clemente.
Each facility features the latest in advanced technology and diagnostic equipment.
And a trusted collection of doctors that care about your vision and your quality of life.
We deliver what matters to you
and your family. Harvard Eye Associates, the future of vision today.